Took off her arms.
It's still standing.
Okay, but she has no
wound
arms.
Is fatal. I should finish.
Well, look at that look, dude. That's scary. Oh, she got her. Fern, you can't relax like that, baby girl. Oh, her staff is done. Her staff was done. What's poppin', everyone? Welcome back to Levi's Lair. In the last episode of Frieren, we set up for one of the biggest episodes probably of the series. And I'm gonna waste no time. Let's jump into it.
The only way to defeat it may well be with brute force.
Yeah, and then Fern decided to be scary.
I may be able to kill Mistress Frieren.
Straight face, cold killer. Fern is hard. And Frieren's enjoying it too. Someone's bleeding out.
That's a little callous.
Oh, it's the guy from earlier.
I understand. And Mr. Bly?
Oh, he's
I
dead.
made it this far because he put himself between the monster and me.
He sacrificed himself? That's crazy if you sacrifice yourself in a mage exam. Especially when you have a way out. Look, I can't call that being noble.
Leave me!
Leave me? Just pop your bottle. This isn't that deep.
This way at least one of us will pass.
It's an exam. Oh.
Can we work together?
Yeah, I mean,
what I've wanted since the beginning of this ordeal.
I talked about it so much last time, how everyone should just be working together, and Dankin's been right this whole time. So I think they're very on board of working together. However, he doesn't know what's beyond this door.
While they can precisely mimic a mind's functions, the replicas do not possess minds of their own.
So they can't think for themselves, right? And that's kind of the theory that we theorized last time. We were saying that Frieren is too much of a jack of all, has too many tools at her disposal, that maybe that this mimic of Frieren doesn't really know how to use all of them. With having no mind, she's just going to get overwhelmed, use all of them at once, and then not be very effective. That's the current theory I have. We'll see if it holds up at all.
We cannot defeat them if their true nature is a mystery.
I mean, Zen's is right there. Can you not just ask her?
If that thing's as strong as Frieren, people will probably die. I'd happily take a hint.
I'm afraid I have no comment.
Okay, at least they tried, right? It'd be crazy if she was just standing right there and they didn't try. I'm glad they at least tried.
They don't have any weaknesses.
Oh, Con and Levine, let's go.
How do you know that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, how do you know that?
Courtesy of my eldest brother. He was in the advance party that the Continental Magic Association sent into the tomb.
Oh, the OGs.
Sounds to me like you girls had a leg up.
Yeah, a little bit.
That explains how you lasted this long.
He said, because damn, you guys sure definitely ain't strong enough to get down here. You must know something. That's messed up, Richter. Apologize. They beat you last round, too.
As time passes by, they slowly begin to trickle down to the bottom of the labyrinth to protect it.
You gotta defeat them before they all get back down here. I'm sure. So if everyone has a copy, right, it makes sense that the Frieren one is the one guarding the door because you put your strongest enforcer at the front of you, right? That makes sense. Where's the Fern one? I want to know where the Fern mimic is. And also, where's Ubel? Where's Ubel and Lend?
The flesh and blood's vulnerabilities should show up in their double.
And just what flaw are you thinking of?
Yeah, what could you think that Frieren has?
Mistress Frieren, I need you to stand by that wall for a moment, please.
Oh, this is about to be an embarrassing scene for Frieren. They're setting up a humiliation scene. Oh no. Fern, what are you about to do to Frieren? I can only imagine what this is going to be. Fern's about to easily extort one of Frieren's obvious weaknesses. That was like a full power blast.
Every time that she casts a spell, her mana detection is interrupted for a fraction of a second.
But isn't that a common mistake made by apprentice mages?
I have never been very good about it.
It's something as simple as that. Are you f***ing kidding me? I was trying to theorize what it could be this whole time, and it's just the simple basic of not interrupting your mana as you're casting spells.
Aware of this. Why didn't you bother mentioning it?
It's mortifying, to say the least.
Yeah, there
This
would
is
be
not
something
the time
embarrassing
to be
for Frieren.
embarrassed.
God.
In any case, let's discuss our strategy.
I think the strategy is you just all that attack, right? Like, you have to be cautious. You're not going for the win. You're just going for the disrupt. If you can make Frieren constantly cast spells, then she's constantly interrupting her magic detection. Maybe someone can sneak by who's concealing their mana? Is that how that would work? Wait, this is setting up to be interesting. Because your strongest fighter, you actually don't want to fight with. That's really good. I like that. Why? Why'd this happen in here? What could have possibly been arguing about that Levine needed to handlebar Kana?
You seem to be enjoying yourself.
Frieren probably would like a discussion about how to beat her. She would enjoy that a lot.
This meeting, it reminds me of the many whispers my party exchanged in dungeons.
Seeing Frieren go from being cold to being so sentimental about things is such a joy.
Are you too sure you don't need any help fighting Frieren's replica?
I like the idea that this is like a torch passing moment for Fern too. Like, what if they use Frieren's flaws against each other to also distract, right? And then Fern's just the one that sneaks by because Fern's becoming the more powerful mage. Not yet. She's definitely not more powerful yet, but getting there.
Without anyone to slow down the replicas as they make their way to the bottom, they would quickly outnumber you.
Can we get another double fight scene of like the replicas coming down versus the rest of the party?
Now then, who in this test would each of you be the most concerned to meet on a battlefield?
It either means we have to take care of Frieren now after this battle. He wants to like be like, hey, Frieren's obviously all our worst matchups, right? Let's deal with her now. Which I think is the smart thing, but also you have to be careful doing that because Frieren's so much stronger than you all. But Dankin's kind of been all about the numbers so far, right? Like his whole gimmick is that we should have been working together this whole time. So I kind of feel like that's the way that they'll decide who to fight against. Oh, it's Frieren versus Frieren. Is Fern concealing? It's weird seeing Frieren like fight for survival too, and not for the win.
No one knows better than I do how frightening I can be.
Oh, this is about to be the biggest Sakuga you've ever seen in anime.
In the heat of battle, my copy won't have a chance.
I love that they have Kana and Levine just fighting on the side there.
You're sure it should be Zoltrak?
It's the quickest spell, therefore the best we've got.
The demon defeat. Oh my god, Kana's getting bent in half. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. This is an important conversation showcasing the plans, and I'm distracted by how Kana is getting broken in half by Levine. Yeah, so Zoltrak, the demon killing spell. They want Fern to use it on Frieren.
It takes only a moment for us to respond. But the time we spend thinking causes a delay.
Oh, we saw this with Ubel. When Lend opened the door, and then the Ubel replica turned around, and then Ubel was able to kill her replica. They're gonna do the exact same thing here.
Zoltrak has existed since you were born. To you, it's something that has always been. A fundamental
baby
part
Fern.
of magehood engraved into your very being.
When I popped off during that scene, holy, Fern
No
versus
doubt
the
that you're
demons.
Zoltrak.
I popped off so hard for that. I love that. You better not find a way to make this last 2 episodes. They're gonna cut away to the outside fight. Yep. And there it is. Damn it. We'll see that next episode, I'm sure. Oh, I wonder what this conversation was about.
50 years have passed.
Flama has passed.
You're not sad?
I only trained the girl on a whim.
Relax, bitch. Disrespectful.
Before her death, she'd been training a newly established unit she calls the Imperial Mages. And it says right here that she wants me to take it over for her.
So that's how Zeri came to run this?
She has filled the largest empire with a hunger. They want to study magic, and even adopt the craft for military use.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you imagine military war in our world if magic was a thing? That'd be incredible. No one's safe. Dukes? I got magic.
Magic should be revered and respected.
You're a gatekeeper.
I refuse to teach anyone who lacks talent.
Oh my god, she's gatekeeping. That's crazy. Even in the magic world, they have gatekeeping. That young Flama?
Did she ever tell you what her favorite spell was?
It's a flower picking spell.
One that created a field of flowers.
That's where Frieren got her favorite spell.
My master made decisions more quickly than carefully.
She's human. She got a lot to do in her short life.
Humans have limited lifespans.
Yeah, exactly.
They exist much closer to death than we do.
It's like what they say about Hamilton. He writes like he's running out of time. Flama creates magic like she's running out of time. You guys watch Hamilton, right? Surely that's my audience. Hamilton watchers? Musical lovers? Anyone? Anyone?
A mere 1,000 years. That is when the era of humans will arrive.
And that's when Himmel found Frieren.
They will surely overtake us.
Yeah, once we started capitalizing everything. Once magic became a commodity.
That excites me. Zeria?
Oh, I've been calling her
Everything
Zeri.
believe the entire world of magic and mages is about to be born anew.
Frieren might be a little crazy. She gets excited by people who are capable of killing her. That might be a little crazy. And we're back. Fern, you getting a hit in? Oh, she is. There it is. Well, she's definitely perfected that since the last time we've seen it. Jesus Christ, Fern. That one shot? Surely that didn't one shot, right? Oh, we'll find out next episode. This is the happiest we've seen Frieren in a while. There's not very many episodes in the series where she's smiling throughout the whole time. Look at her. She's such a cutie. On to episode 26.
For if anyone cuts your long life short, it will be the Demon King himself, or it will be a human mage.
I feel like that's a double, right? Like, maybe we're supposed to think it's Fern, but what if it's like Denkin in the last episode talking about how they maybe need to take care of Frieren now? Is one of them are gonna try and take out Frieren. We're about to see some crazy effects. Oh, it didn't kill her. Did she block it? What happened? Oh, it's still going towards her. Oh my god, look at that face. That's a scary face from Frieren. I just talked about how the whole episode, last episode, she spent smiling, and now she's got such a serious face. Oh, she's flying around. Oh, this is before it happens then. They like teased the ending a little bit. Gotcha. There it is. That's the shot. She blocked it? Oh, she blocked it.
It blocked the spell.
Oh my god, she blocked it.
From here on out, it's a battle of attrition.
So they just keep doing the same thing over and over until it works, I guess? What's the plan? Connor and Levine.
Metoda was correct. They're right where she said they would be.
Richter teamed up with
Same
Levine?
goes for you, old man.
How did that happen? They rock, paper, scissors that?
Metoda has determined the exact locations of the enemy combatants. So our strategy is the classic divide and conquer.
It definitely makes sense for Denkin because he's been all about the numbers so far. It'd be best for them grouping in pairs for those who can like work together and have combo. Richter's really bad against large scale attacks. It makes sense that he'd be with Levine because then Levine can use the enemy con as water source and then she can protect Richter from it.
The person you'd least like to face in battle will be the one best equipped to defeat your replica.
See, that makes sense because Richter's verse matchup is probably Kana, or at least Kana and Levine together. The way that you neutralize that, you put Levine with Richter, because we've seen that Richter can beat Levine and Kana with no water source. And Levine is able to stop Kana's water source by freezing it. There's a freeze.
Well, some will be too strong to face alone. We'll counter that strength with numbers.
It makes sense that Kana's fighting the Richter replica because she's really good at defeating Richter with her large-scale attacks. And then Mommy Matilda over here is probably really slow, right? Because she uses like mind magic or whatever. I forget what magic she uses. I don't remember, but if she's against Laufin, it means she's probably not good against fast targets.
This is so easy, it's almost laughable.
That's the self-assessment that Zenz was talking about.
I can't find Miss Zinza's double, who I believe we can all agree poses the greatest threat.
Is this where Ubel and Lend are gonna come in? Are they fighting Zenz?
All you need to do to pass is watch each other's backs.
Oh, I wouldn't say that's peaceful. I guess it's peaceful in the sense that they aren't hurting each other.
I'm glad
They're
we
watching
won.
each other's backs. Ah, that makes sense why
I
it's a
can't say
pacifist.
I
They're never
enjoyed
actually
that.
hurting each other in this. Levine!
An ambush.
Absolutely not. You can't take her out. Please stop. Oh, okay, you can have Richter. That's fine. But don't touch my girl, Levine.
Of course it's you.
Zenz is walking around
didn't
still.
notice my-
Oh, that looks bad. Levine, you gotta get out of here.
Damn it!
Levine, you have to. Damn. So that's Richter and Levine out.
To me.
Well,
Oh, thank God.
Denkin, the fancy pants Imperial Mage.
The fancy
So,
pants.
You shouldn't go storming into this lightly. I don't think that you can win.
I tend to agree.
Dude, Ubel's such a piece of shit. I love her so much.
Then let me take care of her.
Oh,
How delusional are you?
very.
Denkin is the strongest one amongst us by far. And let's not forget that you couldn't even best verbal.
She didn't lose the verbal. She was playing with him and then didn't win. There's a difference between losing and not winning.
Rail Zayden. If I think I can cut something, I can slice and dice it all day. If I don't think I can, it's impenetrable.
Why you're
That's
so
where
sure
her
of
ego
yourself.
comes in. She has to be. I forgot Verbal's team is actually still in here too.
This is a game of pure visualization.
She can imagine cutting
hold
hair.
on.
So therefore she can break through it. Ah, Ubel. Oh, careful with this angle.
It happened 2 years ago.
Oh, we're getting
during the
lore.
second-
I forgot that Ubel's already competed in these before. She killed someone in this last one.
It was woven with so many defensive spells that no magical attack could penetrate it.
Ubel can envision
The
cutting through a
examinees
person
fired
because she's
offensive
killed
magic
somebody
against
before.
Berg and
Did she
his
kill
foe.
this guy?
And there were limits imposed on the offensive spells they selected.
So she killed him for
That
fun.
way, other mages wouldn't be hurt by the onslaught.
Ubel. Oh my god.
Not a single one of us was worried about Berg.
And then she oh my god. Oops, I guess.
It was a complete and utter shock when he was easily killed by a no-name girl.
That's a little fucked up, right? I thought it would have been like things got out of hand and she killed somebody. The test was just to like move him one step and she sliced through him. That's crazy. Couldn't even defend himself using a movable cloak. I still love her. We support women's wrongs on this channel.
But I used to watch my big sister do it all the time.
Oh, so she's seen fabric get cut before. And then she's just psycho. So she just straight killed him.
It's all visualization. I know cloth can be cut. I imagined cutting it, then used my magic to snip away.
See, like, it almost helps her too if she's not too smart, you know? Like, if she can just visualize it being cut, she can cut it. There's fabrics you can't cut with scissors. She probably knows that. She's never seen it. So therefore she knows that fabric can be cut with scissors, and therefore can cut any fabric.
One glance at the thing and you can tell it blocks even the strongest magical attacks.
But that's not how she sees it. She sees it as like, hey, that guy's got a cloak on, right?
But she relied on intuition over intelligence.
That's literally what I was just saying.
From what I've seen, her mind hardly functions like a person's at all. This is in the realm of genius.
When you're so dumb, you're smart.
I lost to her in that office without the question of combat on the horizon. I simply cannot imagine beating Ubel.
So therefore you can't do it.
She is my worst match.
And Ubel can imagine beating you very easily. I love Ubel so much, dude.
Miss Zinza's replica's been destroyed. This mana...
It's Ubel.
It would seem the third-class mage Ubel is responsible.
That's rather surprising.
Is it?
Is it?
That's what I said. Literally at the same time.
Battles between mages are more like rock, paper, scissors than competitions of strength.
You know, like the classic video game chart, like fire beats grass, grass beats water, water beats fire, and then like it's got all the extensions. And then you know how there's like two types where they usually beat each other, like light beats dark and dark beats light, and that they're affected by nothing else. That's Frieren and Fern right now. They're the extensions. And then Ubel is like the one like with no weakness.
Blindly trusting others isn't a habit of mine, but I'm also not dumb enough to let victory slip through my fingers.
Yes, you are. You tried to go in here on your own.
For two dangerous replicas, we need to put all of our energy into stopping the
So
bottom.
Dankin and Fern?
I would like you to deal with it as quickly as possible.
Ubel's already dealt with her own replica.
I will take Fern's.
Yeah,
and though
Dankin
fighting
and
it
Fern.
will be no easy task, I worry finding it will prove harder.
She's probably like right in front of them, right? She's gonna wipe all four of them out at once.
I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, but restraining spells are my forte.
Okay, Fern's a defensive specialist, though.
Mission, of course, I tested my binding magic on the actual Miss Fern and had great success.
Matilda's mommy is... Oh my god. I know I love Ubel. Matilda's up there, too.
This isn't some trick of the mind, is it?
I'm gonna say no.
Wait, Ubel already defeated her clone.
Madam Copycat is back and ready to play.
Did Ubel figure out how to do Len's spell? Did she achieve it and her replicas can do it too? Are there just Ubel replicas around the place? That's not good.
Until the Spiegel is dead, it looks like our replicas will just keep coming around for more.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
No, they
stirs the
respawn. She
soul
didn't figure it
quite
out. Alright, Connor. You have to do it for Levine. Oh, that's Fern. Matilda, you gotta moo, girl. I don't think Matilda's gonna make it through, honestly. Should we do a prediction check on who makes it to the third round? Frieren, Fern, Dankin. Is it gonna be Dankin? Dude, I've been gassing up Dankin this entire time for how smart he is, and he's kind of just a guy. We have not seen much power out of him. I know they keep saying he's the strongest person there. We haven't seen it. But I'm gonna keep gassing him up because I believe them. Ubel, Lend. I don't think Laufin's gonna make it. I'll say Kana. We'll put Kana in there. Kana's gotta make it for Levine. I want Kana to have like a Levine moment too. She gets beaten down because she doesn't have Levine with her, and then needs to like remember her words to like have her strength come back.
It's too slight for Fern to notice.
Oh, Fern doesn't
The
notice.
vulnerability in my mana detection isn't large enough to land a final blow.
But it looks like Fern's like missing timings.
If I show an opening, I'm confident the replica will show a greater one.
Oh my god.
Nothing that slips past will kill me.
Wait, we're getting this out of Frieren's eyes point of view. Wait, that was really well done. I like that a lot.
It's up to you.
Now we're back in Fern's eyes. I like this slight screen wobble.
Because I know you, Fern, and I've underestimated you the whole time.
Aw, that's so sweet.
I'm very glad to hear it. That means victory is well within our reach.
Oh, that was so touching, dude. That genuinely felt good. Okay, Frieren, don't leave too big of an opening, though. You can't get sauced by your replica. She's letting us sleep through? Yeah, there it is. She charged forward. That's gotta be the opening, right? That's a little close to Frieren. Dude, she's like translucent. She's hiding her mana so well. Took off her arms.
It's still standing.
Okay, but she has no
That wound
arms.
is fatal. I should finish.
Wow, look at that look, dude. That's scary. Oh, she got her. Fern, you can't relax like that, baby girl. Oh, her staff is done. Her staff was done.
Whatever it did, I don't even recognize it as a spell.
We're gonna see Frieren's full catalog of spells.
You're wide open.
She said I had to remind you who the goat was real quick. Wow, what a good tag team, dude. I know it's 2v1, but still. She get it? She did get it.
Excellent work, Fern.
That would have hurt, though.
I'd say it's been at least 80 years since I was last forced to use that.
It's been 80 years since you was forced to use that spell. That was a last-ditch effort spell. Fern, that's such high praise. You got that spell out of Frieren. I need you to be accepting of that. I know it's the rough because you got fucking blasted into that wall. I know that hurt and your staff is shattered, but I need you to feel proud of yourself. Yeah, there's the smile. Let's go. These little wholesome moments after. Now, this thing is ungodly weak. Is that what they were saying? Yeah, they just destroyed like that. They did it. Everyone back down. Everyone to the bottom.
As promised, everyone who made it here has passed the second test and will continue forward in the exam.
Look at this guy in the back and his mustache. He actually made it through. That's crazy.
How odd. We seem to have lost our ladies of the hour.
Frieren, there's no possible way in front of everybody that you had to do this. Ain't no way you had to get caught in a mimic in a treasure room of all things. God, you're the worst.
And with that, the second trial has drawn to a close.
Damn, they all made it, dude. Dude, that was so good. The mage exam is easily my favorite parts of Frieren so far. Next episode is going to be the last episode. We have the final 2 episodes of the series. It's setting up like it's going to have a second season. I sure hope it does. I'm so hyped for what round 3 could bring, but I feel like this was like the big hype of the mage exam. Super excited to see what they get into. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the finale of Frieren Beyond Journey's End.